Welcome to my channel. July's days hold more than summer heat. They pulse with humanity's greatest dramas, ordinary miracles, and the silent heartbeat of change. From frozen battlefields to chocolate revolutions, these are stories that shaped our world. How many secrets can a single month keep? Let's travel through July's calendar one wonder at a time. July 1st, White Coat Heroes. India's doctors are more than healers, they're lifelines, often where hope flickers faintest. Imagine crossing rivers during monsoon or trekking miles before sunrise just to reach a single patient. Dr. Biden Roy was both a chief minister and a humble physician, refusing payment from the poor, saving countless lives. During the pandemic, young residents like Dr. Nandini slept in their cars for months, afraid to bring the virus home, unwilling to leave their posts. Generations of medical wisdom meet new tech. AI scans X-rays in village clinics, telemedicine brings specialists to remote corners. Yet some things never change: a gentle hand on a shoulder, a promise whispered at a bedside. Doctors' stories are written not just in textbooks, but in midnight phone calls and silent prayers. July 4th, Fireworks and Sacred Scribbles. Philadelphia, 1776. The air thick with debate and fear, quills scratching hope onto parchment. The Declaration's words, debated for 17 days, sparked more than fireworks, they lit a revolution. Thomas Jefferson's original draft called out slavery's cruelty, but those lines were erased, history's promise and paradox in one document. That first Independence Day of USA, soldiers fired muskets at homemade rockets fashioned from turnips, celebrating freedom with whatever they could find. The Liberty Bell's famous crack echoes every year, tapped 13 times for the original colonies, a quiet anthem for an unfinished union. Today, every July 4th, families gather for parades, hot dogs, and fireworks, each burst a reminder that freedom is always unfinished, always worth celebrating. Beneath the sizzle of sparklers, questions remain: whose freedom? What will the next chapter hold? July 7th, chocolate's bloody gold. Centuries ago in Aztec markets, cacao beans could buy a child's freedom or a feast for a king. Chocolate was sacred, bitter, and powerful. In Europe, it became the drink of royalty, and the spark of a culinary revolution. By World War II, chocolate bars became standard issue for soldiers, a taste of home on the front lines. Modern science has decoded chocolate's secret: anandamide, the bliss molecule, brings comfort with every bite. Switzerland leads the world in chocolate consumption, nearly 9 kilograms per person, per year. Now, artisan bean-to-bar makers experiment with rare flavors and single-origin beans, each bar a new story. And chocolate is still more than a treat. It's a ritual for heartbreak, a symbol of love, a memory of childhood. Some say the world is divided by distance, but united by sweetness. July 10th, whispers in moonlight on Guru Purnima. Ancient scrolls unfurl and the full moon glows over mountain villages and crowded cities. Teachers, gurus are celebrated as those who carry the weight of wisdom and lift souls from darkness. In India's villages, students once walked miles carrying oil lamps to offer their respects in person. Even now, mentorship shapes destinies, like a rickshaw driver in Chennai who tutors slum children under the flicker of a streetlight. The Gurukul tradition, thousands of years old, is echoed in every heartfelt lesson, and each aha moment. Some gurus can recite 100,000 verses, others teach by example, quietly changing lives with a kind word or a challenge to dream bigger. Guru means heavy, but the knowledge shared is light itself. All these stories share a secret: they live when remembered, and grow when retold. Which of these moments lingers with you as we travel deeper into July's legends? July 11th, 8 billion heartbeats. In 1987, a Croatian newborn became Earth's 5 billionth living soul, a symbol of humanity's explosive growth. Now, we add the equivalent of a new London every month, and the global count tops 8 billion. But something extraordinary has happened. As families get smaller, hope grows bigger. Birth rates have dropped by nearly 40% since 1960, yet lifespans lengthen and new cities rise from the dust. Over half the world now lives in urban jungles, where opportunity and hardship collide every day. Population Day asks, will we find room for every story, every dream, every heartbeat? The future is crowded, but it's also alive with possibility. July 18th, the man who outlasted stone. On Robben Island, prison walls could not silence Nelson Mandela. His days were measured in chalk lines and garden rows, teaching algebra and unity in secret. After 27 years, Mandela emerged not in anger, but with a vision of forgiveness that transformed a nation. Unity was his quiet rebellion. His allies grew not in armies, but in tomato patches and whispered lessons. Mandela's cell was 7 steps across, but his spirit circled the globe. His legacy is a living thing, felt in every act of courage, every time dignity wins over division. July 26th, ice and valor on the peaks of Kargil. The air is thin and the silence is broken only by wind and distant echoes. In 1999, soldiers shared sleeping bags and courage, holding icy ground against all odds. Captain Bartra's last message: tell mother I fulfilled my promise. Victory came not in parades, but in frozen tears, steaming chai, and the memory of friends who never returned. Kargil's story is written in snow and sacrifice, proof that the highest mountains are climbed by ordinary people with extraordinary hearts. Even today, those peaks whisper tales of valor when the wind is just right. July 29th, vanishing stripes. Somewhere in Siberia, a tiger's paw print melts into soft earth, fading as the planet warms. Not all is lost. Nepal doubled its wild tiger numbers with hidden cameras and AI-powered anti-poacher patrols. Tigers are more than symbols, they're guardians of whole forests, silent keepers of balance. Nature is full of secrets. To deer, tiger urine smells like buttered popcorn, an invisible warning, and a cruel twist of fate. The survival of a single tiger echoes through entire ecosystems, reminding us how little separates wildness from silence. What will the next generation inherit, a living jungle, or only stories? July 30th, the maps we carry across the world. July's end is marked by quiet rituals of friendship. Mongolia's families share friendship vodka, school children in South Asia tie colorful bands, in Sweden, friends toast with coffee at a lakeside cabin. Science proves friendship is medicine. Just 3 close friends can cut dementia risk in half. But deeper than science is this: a single I believe in you can anchor a soul in any storm. Friendship redraws the maps of our lives, across continents, across generations, across all the distances that try to keep us apart. July teaches us, history isn't dates, it's a doctor's tired eyes at dawn, a soldier's frozen breath, a teacher's patient words, and hands that reach out for friendship in the dark. Which story will you remember? The next legend may begin today. Like, subscribe and comment so you don't miss me.